Thank you so much, Tamara. You know what's really interesting about this phone that we have? It's brand new. You guys are seeing it on TV for the first time, yet it's already a customer pick on hsn.com because you've already started buying it and you love it. This is the most affordable TracFone that we have ever done on HSN. It's $59.95, and you get 400 minutes, double minutes for life. If you break it down, you have an entire year to use those 400 minutes. $6 a month. When have you had a cell phone bill that's $6? And I know Tamara, some are hearing this and running over to get this because I'm telling you, this is a deal. And also, those of you who use reading glasses, this is called the Big Easy. It's the TracFone Big Easy phone because it's big, big numbers. It comes with a car charger, that's right. You don't have to buy a $30 car charger. We're going to throw that in. You get a year card with 200 minutes, but we are doubling it for those who buy it on HSN. You also get a charger stand. Now, minutes used nationwide also have 0 long-distance charge. So there's no long-distance charge. You see the retail is $137.99. 0 long-distance charge. So there it is. You're seeing all the accessories that you're getting. The car charger. Again, you can charge it on your phone. You can, it comes with a stand right here, so you can. This is where your charging station is, which is really cool. You see the little light on. You know it's charging. This is it's a screaming deal. It really is. And I also want to say over 100 countries you can call internationally. How about that one? But we're going to bring out our in-house electronics expert. She's been an electronics expert for years and years and years. I know she seems like a baby, but even 15 years. I know you've been going to CES, the electronics show, and bringing the best of the best.
Yeah,
and I have to say,
it all out.
This is great.
Best deal we've ever offered on TracFone Service.
We
Absolutely.
can do that.
Oh, we can do that. I mean, think about this for an emergency phone. Think about the nice big screen and the huge, big, bold backlit buttons for that senior in your life, or maybe that child in your life who wants to get into texting, but you want to control the amount that you're spending. This is the most affordable TracFone, as I mentioned, that we've ever offered, called the Big Easy, with super easy to use features. You're going to receive 400 minutes. So think about this. The price that you're paying right here this morning includes the phone. It includes the car charger. It includes this great little charging stand. So you can set this up. You could actually use this to replace your home phone service if you'd like. You're going to be a double minutes for life customer. And with TracFone, you're getting unbelievable nationwide coverage. So we're going to talk about all of that in just one moment. But just know this. At this price, if you're just buying this outright this morning, you're not going to pay another nickel or another dime. You're not even going to pay telecom taxes or fees. And this breaks down to approximately $6 a month to be able to talk for over a half an hour every single month. So if you need that emergency phone, if you want that great phone for the kids or for the senior in your life, this really is the perfect choice. Now let's talk about that coverage, because you're getting the combination, the best of two worlds here. You're getting AT&T and T-Mobile coverage. So you're going to be able to talk to those that you love all the way across the country or all the way around the world. As Helen mentioned, you're getting free international calling as well. But just know, with this service, you're not locked into a contract. There's no credit check. There's no overages. You're never paying extra for minutes that you're not using. You're only paying as you go. So it's an incredible opportunity for you to get a great price on a phenomenal bundle and get that phone that can just sit in the glove compartment of your car. Or this is the one that you want to, put in the hands of people that aren't maybe great with texting, that you'd like to learn or teach them how to text. With these big keys and big easy to use buttons, now everyone can start texting.
And I will say is maybe you've got that, tween who's nagging for a cell phone,
right,
and you don't want to get that surprise bill that we've all had. How about $6 a month? And how about you say 400 minutes, that's what you have for the entire year, space it out. Teach them responsibility. Sure. I mean, and then, or maybe you've got, your mom, or, maybe a senior, or someone like myself who has trouble seeing the buttons.
Me too.
And is just tired of that massive cell phone bill. Or an extra phone. My parents live in Europe 6 months out of the year. I can call them. I would get this phone just to give them a call.
Absolutely.
Because on my phone, it would cost me a fortune.
$1 or $2 a minute to call internationally from a lot of our cell phones these days. This is going to give you free international calling to over 100 destinations. So here's what I want you to know about TracFone service. Not only unbelievable coverage with the map that we just showed you, but a minute's a minute. So you can use this phone to call your next door neighbor, your best friend, Helen, whoever it may be, all the way across the country, or next door, or all the way around the world. So with over 100 destinations. Check this out.
Australia, Italy, Japan, Brazil, Canada, Mexico, Puerto Poland, I almost said Portland, China, France, Russia, South Korea, Germany, Greece, Spain, Sweden, India, Ireland, United Kingdom, yay, hi Mom and Dad, Venezuela, Israel. So, I mean, that's some big countries right there.
It's really, really important because if you have loved ones that are living overseas right now, you could be spending a lot of money keeping in touch with them. What about maybe your daughter's getting married this year? Send this phone with her over to the country where she's going, and now you can call her from your phone here in the States, and now it's all going to be included in your minutes.
Right.
So a wonderful way for you to call from this country to the country of choice. Over 100 countries, all included. A minute is a minute, and texting is included as well. So an incoming and outgoing text is 1 minute. So 2 texts equals 1 minute. So think about what that gets for you. That's going to get you 800 text messages this year. So if your kids are really into texting, this is absolutely the way to go. And you're also going to be a double minutes for life customer with TracFone. So at over 70,000 retailers nationwide, you're going to be able to pop in and buy extra airtime, or you can do it over the phone or on your computer. And when you buy 200 minutes, that 200 minutes will automatically double to 400 minutes. If you buy 300, it automatically doubles to 600 minutes. And keep in mind, the 400 minutes that we're loading you up with right here and right now is going to last you all year long. They don't expire. If you buy minutes out at retail, typically they expire in a couple of months and then they're gone. You have all year to use your 400 minutes.
I have a question.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
My question is my first presentation, and let's say I'm going internationally, like on a cruise.
Yes.
And I wanted to activate my cell phone, but that costs a fortune. Could I bring this with me?
Absolutely. Yeah, you can bring it, and then the folks that are at home can call you on your cell phone.
Can I bring my regular cell phone and then give this to the people that are in the United States to call me?
That's exactly what you can do. The call does need to originate from this country.
My daughter could call me while I'm on a cruise the whole time, and then she'd also have the phone for a year.
Absolutely.
All right.
Isn't that awesome?
I'm going to go get this. Go ahead, Keith.
Everybody needs this. Yeah, if you have loved ones overseas or friends and family that you want to reach out to all the time, and you don't want to spend $1 to $2 a minute. I mean, think about what you're getting here. You're getting that 200-minute card, but it doubles to 400 minutes for you. Your text messages are included. A minute is a minute, whether you're calling around the country or around the world. So that's all part of this great TracFone service. And just know you're getting a super easy-to-use phone. So if you are putting this into the hands of your senior citizen parents or maybe your grandparents even, and you want them to start being able to text, they're going to be able to start texting. You even have a built-in AM/FM radio, and a super bright LED flashlight is built right in as well. So think about this as that great full-feature phone that's perfect in a pinch, in an emergency, when you need it, when you need to reach out to the people that you love. Wonderful for your home, too. I know a lot of us are trying to get away from our home phone service. Because we're including that cradle, you can set this up bedside. Set it up in your kitchen, and now you can just look right over and see exactly who's calling, because that charging cradle is included with this. And we're also including for you the car charger. This is typically something for $30 you would have to buy as an extra at the store. We're including that for you, in addition to being a double minutes for life customer, that unbelievable TracFone national coverage between AT&T and T-Mobile service. I mean, this is a really easy to use phone that's already super highly rated at HSN.com.
I know, it's interesting because, I mean, my notes are like, this is a new item, first time ever airing, but you guys have bought this on HSN.com and have already made it a customer pick. And then Lori and I were talking, if you break it down with the minutes in the phone, $6 a month. And by the way, we have these cases available, which are just adorable. And it's like, have your phone inside here, zippered case. I just wanted to kind of show that to you. This is kind of that patent leather, kind of high-end French on the bottom of your screen. We have it in all sorts of, we've got it in red,
Look
black.
At the bright red is my favorite.
You've got it in an animal print with pink roses, like a cheetah and a zebra. They're in front. So it's called the Purple Tulip cell phone case. So I just wanted to let you know that that's available too, kind of like a little wristlet.
And this works with any cell phone. This is going to work with any size cell phone. So if you're just out there shopping for a great little wristlet and you want to be able to carry just the essentials along with you, there's a zippered pocket right here for all of your change. You can tuck in all of your credit cards, your identification. And look at this beautiful metallic interior. I mean, this is a really stunning little bag that's magnetized and closes. So just a nice little extra for you if you're picking up your big, easy cell phone today. But again, the easiest way for you to to get started with cell phone service, have that extra phone on hand. It even has an alarm clock. You have a calculator, so if you're out to dinner and you want to calculate that tip, you're going to be able to do that as well. Tons of really fun features in one of the biggest screens we have ever offered, and certainly the biggest numbers. If you've ever been hesitant to use your cell phone or to use a cell phone because you often misdial or you have a hard time seeing, all of these keys are backlit so they glow, so they're super easy to use. When you're texting, it's easy because you can just scroll through all the different letters right here. It even has a really cool intuitive texting feature that comes up with the word that you're trying to type and helps you through that process. So if you're new to texting, or if you want to put this in the hands of people that you would like to get texting, my mom and dad, for example, mom's 70, dad's 80. They have a cell phone. We're sharing minutes. I'm actually paying $10 a month right now for my mom and dad to share my minutes. It's $120 a year, and they barely use it. This could save me half, and it could save you a fortune, too, for the people that you're paying extra for right now. And my mom and dad don't even have the ability to do texting. I don't have a data package or anything for them. With this phone, your texting is even included.
Included. Remember, a minute is a minute because you never have any long-distance charges. Ever. So, double minutes. When you get it here at HSN, you get 200 minutes. But since it's here at HSN, you get double. You get 60, we give you 120. You get a 200, you get 400. You buy 120, you get 240. You want 450 minutes? Guess what? We're giving you 900 minutes. That's just for those of you who buy it here at HSN. It's the big, easy, LargeKey cell phone with the 1-year TracFone service. So what you're doing is, with that $59.95, you are automatically getting 400 minutes. 400. You're buying 200, you're getting 400. If you break it down, $6 a month for a cell phone.
Crazy.
With international calling, 100 countries. I know the United Kingdom is included, Israel is included. I mean, we had a list of all of them. I mean, France, I want to make sure that I'm not saying a country that's not included, but we have like a list of all of them. You can go to hsn.com too, talk to your representative, or, I mean, it's just really a phenomenal deal. And I like the really big numbers. I mean, this is really great for seniors, or maybe also a child who, you know, you want to have them have a cell phone just for safety. I remember I got my daughter a cell phone very young because I traveled for work, and I always wanted her to have it in her pocket so I could talk to her. And I was the only one she called, and she was just really there to, you know, answer my call. But I didn't, you know, this wasn't available then. I didn't know about it. See, she's calling Mom. That's, oh, look, they got a little video of what I'm talking about in my mind. How did you guys do that?
It's magic, isn't it? It really is.
Yeah, I mean, to me, the phone wasn't about her. It was about me being able to talk to her.
Peace of mind.
It was about
for the little ones.
For me.
And
that's
this
what it was
is
about.
Great for little kids because you always know what they're spending. There's no shock. There's no overage charges. If you're putting a cell phone into the hands of your kids, and first of all, if you're having to pay for a data package, which can be $30 a month, if that's what they're asking for, get them something that's a little bit more streamlined, that's a little bit more easy to use, and get them something that's so much more affordable. There's never any shock or surprise because you'll always know exactly what they're spending because you're only paying as you go. Now, this has great features, including 1,000 contacts that you can input as soon as someone calls. You simply touch one button right here, you touch your menu button, and you can add that person right into your contact list. 1,000 different contacts can be stored here. You even have with this unbelievable battery life. So if you are just using this as an emergency phone and you just have it sitting on a cradle somewhere in your house, you're going to have 16 hours of standby, or I should say 16 days of standby time on your brand new cell phone. So if you have an emergency, or if the power goes out and your home phones aren't working, or maybe your cell phone doesn't work well at your house, or maybe you want to get rid of that cell phone, this is going to be the perfect cell phone replacement for you because you've got 16 days of standby time. It's got that great battery life. It has fun features, including the FM radio that we talked about. So maybe this is going to be the phone that you want to take to the gym with you. If this is the phone that you're using at the gym, just know you've got that built-in FM radio that's so fun and easy to use right here. You can see everything on this gorgeous big bright screen. You can also see all of the keys so easily because they're all backlit, and you are getting the best service out there. You're not choosing a service provider. You're not locked into a 2-year contract. You are getting AT&T and T-Mobile nationwide service. So no matter where you go on vacation, your phone is going to work all the way across this country with that unbelievable coverage area.
Can I import my phone number?
Of course.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that we can.
Yeah,
so if you're switching and you're saying, you know, I'm sick of spending $200 a month, I want to spend, you know,
I want to spend $60 for this whole year.
For a year, I want to spend $6 a month. You can keep the phone number that you know and love, and in my case, remember.
Absolutely. Keep your same phone number because That's how everyone knows how
Right.
to keep in touch with you.
Yeah.
You even have 60 days to activate. So if you're just using this as an emergency phone, you can activate it the day you get it or 60 days from now. So that's going to give you some nice wiggle room, too, if you're getting out of a current contract or maybe your current cell phone contract is expiring. And just know with TracFone service, the reason this is so highly rated by customers just like you is the fact that it makes it so easy for everybody to afford. We love TracFone service because you're getting that nationwide coverage. You're not locked in by a contract. You don't have overage fees. But if you do have someone that you'd like to keep in touch with in another country, like Helen's parents in the UK,
right.
a minute's a minute. So you're spending the exact same amount of money calling someone next door or someone to over 100 destinations worldwide, which is huge.
Australia, Italy, Brazil, Japan, Mexico,
Are you gonna read them all?
Canada, China, Poland, Russia, France, Germany, South Korea, Greece, Spain, Sweden, India, Ireland, United Kingdom, Israel, Venezuela. And I saw that Mexico was there. You know, I lived in California for a long time. I had so many friends that had family in Mexico. And I mean, it was
Right.
just such a big expense.
It can be
so,
very costly.
you know, I was going to say, I mean, we are a nation of immigrants, really, from the very beginning.
Truly.
You know, from Ellis Island on up. And it's great that, you know, we're keeping in touch. And it is 100 countries that are included, and for $6 a month. Can you imagine that? And your phone bill is never going to be more. You can add minutes if you want. If you run out of minutes, you can add it. And I want to address something also. When you run out of minutes, here's how easy it is to add more minutes. You can do it right from your phone.
Easy.
It takes a second to set it up, actually, from the web. You can call retail or directly from your TracFone. I like to do it directly from the phone.
I do too.
Because you set it up one time, maybe you put it on a credit card, you know, to add minutes, press 1. It's that kind of easy thing, boop, 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 and then you just add more minutes when you want it. And you know what? It's for your, maybe you don't want to add more minutes for the whole year. Maybe that's enough for you. $6 a month is enough for the whole year.
That's right.
I mean, it might
It's
be.
about a half an hour of talk time. Once you break down the double minutes that you're receiving the 200 that double, so you're getting 400 right out of the gate with this. They don't expire all year.
Right.
And you're not paying another penny. You're not paying telecom taxes. We're talking about $6 a month is what it breaks down to, and that's just the amount of money that you're spending today. It's
Right.
not another fee. There's no extra costs ever. The $60 basically that you're spending on the phone for all the accessories, for all the airtime, the 400 minutes, that breaks down to, if you divide it by 12 months, about $6 a month. So this is the most affordable TracFone service we've ever offered. If you can, get the little case. I love
know.
mine. I
We
use
just-
mine all the time.
We have
So
different colors,
cute.
and we just wanted to show that the little risk.